Norway, a land of rugged beauty shaped by glaciers and fjords. Towering mountains pierce the sky, their slopes cloaked in emerald green forests. Crystal clear waters reflect the ever-changing colors of the northern sky. This breathtaking landscape, however majestic, offered limited opportunities for its people, especially for the second sons. In the 19th century, Norway followed the system of primogeniture. The eldest son inherited the family farm, leaving younger sons facing a difficult choice to carve out a living in a crowded society or seek their fortune elsewhere. Many dreamed of owning land, of building a better life for themselves and their families. For these second sons, America, with its vast wilderness, whispered promises of opportunity. Letters from earlier immigrants painted a picture of fertile prairies and a chance for prosperity. The call of the unknown, the allure of a fresh start, proved irresistible. Life in 19th century Norway was steeped in tradition, bound by ancient customs and social structures. The land, though breathtakingly beautiful, was unforgiving. Farming was the backbone of the economy, but small farms and limited arable land meant many struggled to make ends meet. The years from 1825 onward saw a wave of emigration from Norway. Economic hardship played a significant role. Crop failures, a growing population, and limited industrial development created a sense of unease and a longing for a better future. America, with its promise of free or cheap land, became a beacon of hope. For many, leaving Norway was a heart-wrenching decision. It meant saying goodbye to family, friends, and the only life they had ever known. Yet the desire for a better life, the chance to own land and build a future for their children, outweighed the pain of departure. The journey to America was arduous and fraught with danger. Families packed their meager belongings into wooden crates, taking only what they could carry. They boarded sailing ships, often overcrowded and unsanitary, bracing themselves for a voyage that could last weeks, even months. The Atlantic Ocean was an unforgiving mistress. Storms could erupt with terrifying fury, tossing the ships like toys. Diseases spread rapidly in the cramped quarters below deck. Many perished during the journey, their dreams buried at sea. Those who survived the voyage arrived in America exhausted, seasick, yet filled with a mixture of trepidation and excitement. They disembarked in bustling port cities like New York, Boston, and Quebec, greeted by a cacophony of unfamiliar sights and sounds. Many Norwegian immigrants, lured by the promise of fertile land, headed west. They followed the well-worn paths of earlier pioneers, traveling by steamboat, train, and even covered wagon. The Midwest, with its vast prairies and rolling hills, beckoned them. States like Minnesota, Wisconsin, Iowa, and the Dakotas became the new homes of these Norwegian immigrants. They arrived with little more than their determination and their strong work ethic. They cleared the land, built homes of sod and log cabins, and planted crops. Life on the prairie was hard and unforgiving. They battled blizzards, droughts, and locust plagues. They faced loneliness, isolation, and the challenges of adapting to a new language and culture, yet they persevered, their spirit unbroken. Part 5. The Ties That Bind, Churches, Schools, and Syttende Mai. In this new land, Norwegians clung to their traditions and sought solace in community. They built churches, often the first structures in a new settlement, where they could worship in their own language and find spiritual guidance. Education was highly valued. They established schools, ensuring that while their children learned English, they would also retain their Norwegian heritage. They formed singing societies and social clubs, keeping their cultural traditions alive. Syttende Mai, Norwegian Constitution Day, became a cherished celebration. It was a time to revel in their heritage, to don colourful bunads, traditional attire, savour Norwegian delicacies, and dance to the lively tunes of their homeland. Part 6. Beyond the farm, Norwegian ingenuity and American innovation. While agriculture remained the backbone of many Norwegian American communities, they ventured into other fields as well. Their skills in woodworking, boat building, and fishing translated well to their new environment. They found work as lumberjacks in the vast forests of the north, their axes echoing through the pine trees. They became skilled fishermen on the Great Lakes, their nets laden with catch. They built sturdy boats, their craftsmanship a testament to their seafaring heritage. Their ingenuity and resourcefulness led them to embrace new opportunities. They established businesses, from small shops to thriving industries. They became leaders in their communities, their voices heard in local and national government. Part 7, A Taste of Norway, from lefse to lutefisk. Food, a powerful connection to one's heritage, played a central role in Norwegian American communities. Recipes passed down through generations were lovingly recreated in kitchens across the Midwest. The aroma of familiar dishes filled the air, evoking memories of the old country. Lefse, a thin potato pancake, became a beloved staple, especially during the Christmas season. Crumb cake, delicate cone-shaped cookies, were filled with whipped cream and enjoyed year-round. Lutefisk, dried cod treated with lye, remained a delicacy, often viewed with wonder by non-Norwegians. These dishes, though seemingly simple, represented much more than just sustenance. They were a tangible link to their past, a way to share their heritage with their children, and a source of comfort and familiarity in a new land. Part 8. Surprising Stories and Hidden Histories. Norwegian Americans you never knew. The contributions of Norwegian immigrants to American society extend far beyond the fields and farms of the Midwest. Their stories are woven into the fabric of American history, often in surprising and unexpected ways. Did you know that the iconic Scream mask worn by the killer in the horror movie franchise was inspired by Edvard Munch's painting The Scream? Munch, a renowned Norwegian artist, captured the anxieties of the modern world in his art, and who can forget the legendary actress Marilyn Monroe, whose real name was Norma Jean Mortensen. Her ancestry can be traced back to Norway. These are just a few examples of the many ways Norwegian Americans have left their mark on American culture. Part 9. The Enduring Legacy, Echoes of Norway in the American Heartland. Today, the legacy of those early Norwegian immigrants is still visible across the Midwest. Towns with names like Oslo, Bergen and Trondheim dot the map, a testament to their origins. Scandinavian-inspired architecture graces many communities with its clean lines and minimalist aesthetic. The values of hard work, integrity and community, deeply ingrained in Norwegian culture, continue to resonate in these communities. The spirit of self-reliance and a deep respect for nature are enduring legacies of their pioneer ancestors. Museums and cultural centers dedicated to preserving Norwegian American history and traditions flourish, ensuring that future generations will remember the sacrifices and contributions of those who came before them. Part 10. The Intangible Inheritance, a legacy forged in resilience and hope. The story of Norwegian immigration to America is a testament to the resilience, adaptability, and the human spirit's relentless pursuit of a better life. It is a story of courage, determination, and the enduring power of hope. Though often overlooked in the grand narrative of American immigration, the contributions of Norwegians are significant and enduring. They helped shape the landscape, the economy, and the culture of the Midwest. Their story reminds us that the American tapestry is woven from the threads of countless cultures, each contributing to the rich and complex fabric of this nation. It is a story that continues to inspire, reminding us that even in the face of adversity, the human spirit can triumph.